What's going on, world? It's your boy SenseiRip, and I'm back again with another video. Today we're going to talk about Aries responding to Jerrod Carmichael's recent interview with GQ, in which Carmichael calls out Dave Chappelle over offending the trans community with his Netflix special The Closer. Recently, Aries made a post on Instagram responding to Carmichael, so we're going to get into the post, and I'm going to hit y'all afterwards with my commentary. Y'all know how we do. Hit that thumbs up. And let's get right into it. Aries says in his caption, "I truly like and have the ultimate respect for Carmichael as a comedian, and as anybody who has to be comfortable with living in their own skin. But part of me can't help but believe that this is more about being an advocate for the community than you have now admitted you are part of, as opposed to standing firm behind the badge that you're supposed to support, that is called comedy, and the oath that we have taken, which is funny. Yes, comedy is subjective, and of course he's not obligated to like Dave Chappelle or feel that Dave Chappelle's jokes regarding transgender people in the community is funny. But this doesn't feel like that. This feels like something else. Anger with an agenda. Dave Chappelle, hands down, is one of the funniest comedians of all time, and the special The Closer was masterfully done. And for Carmichael not to be able to recognize comedy from one genius to another, comedically, rather than personally, is a huge disappointment, and it reeks of bullshit." Now again, if you want to find more posts from Aries, make sure you follow him at Aries. But shout out to Aries, man. I seen him recently when he came here at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. Definitely worth the, you know what I'm saying, the price of the ticket. If you ever see him in your town, go ahead and grab those tickets, man. He's definitely, you know, phenomenal on that stage. Definitely commands stage presence. But let's talk about this, you know, this interview with GQ in which Jerrod Carmichael calls out Dave Chappelle over his, I guess, offensive material, offensive jokes with the Netflix special The Closer. And basically saying when it's all said and done, people will remember Dave Chappelle over, you know, his legacy will be summed up, you know, with him offending the trans community, which I disagree completely, right? He will not only be remembered for the controversy surrounding The Closer, right? His Netflix special. Like I said, I kind of agree with Aries in the sense of it does feel like an agenda, right? Let's be clear here. Recently, Mr. Carmichael came out, you know, in regards to speaking on his sexuality in his recent stand-up. So to now have an interview that followed behind the stand-up, and he takes the time to speak on, you know, being offended by Dave Chappelle's special, it just goes to show that he kind of missed the message, right? The substance that was actually put into making The Closer. Dave Chappelle is genius at painting a picture. He has the ability to walk his audience from the beginning, middle to the end to help you see the substance and get the understanding, the intent behind the joke. This is what makes Dave Chappelle a genius, right? And even in the special The Closer, he speaks about a friend, right? That a person that he met who was a part of the trans community, that when all of this stuff went down, you know, went to bat for Dave Chappelle, right? On social media, combating this narrative that had been created, right? People basically labeling Dave Chappelle malicious, you know what I mean, for the material that he made with the special. The trans person was defending Dave Chappelle, right? And in return got bullied so bad to the point that they took in their own life. So Dave Chappelle was able to take the audience into his world and get him to understand that, you know, of course, he's malicious. You know what I'm saying? He's not malicious by any means. He's not trying to offend or attack anybody. You know, we all have to coexist in this world. And for Mr. Carmichael to be a black man first, right, comedian second, now you're a proud advocate, you have to understand, you know, what was the reason for calling out Dave Chappelle, you know, over his comedic genius, you know? But again, this is his opinion, and I respect that. I just wholeheartedly disagree, and it does feel like it's a little bit personal. That's just me. That's how I feel, you know? How can you not see the intent behind the special? A lot of people seen exactly what Chappelle did, but again, we can agree to disagree. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Jerrod Carmichael was foul for calling out Dave Chappelle in the GQ interview? I'll make sure to leave the link in the description so you can see exactly what Jerrod Carmichael said himself in the interview. But yeah, man, I look forward to seeing how this plays out. Hopefully him and Chappelle can have a conversation And if not, then hey, we can just leave it at this. But my name is SenseiRip. I will catch y'all at the next upload. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. We're trying to make these videos go viral. Now I'll catch y'all at the next one. Until next time, peace.